has, see, labels. That's a text feature. And it has the places. Yes, it is a map. This is a map here of Washington, D.C. And it tells you where all the important places are, and it also labels them. So labels and maps are important text features. This map shows all the places we visited, Mom said. We started here, said Parker. He pointed to the Lincoln Memorial on the map. That's right. We learned about President Abraham Lincoln, said Dad. And if you look, you can see all the different places that they visited. And the first one was the Lincoln Memorial, and Abraham Lincoln was there. The statue of him in the huge chair was awesome, Haley said. He looked like a giant. That's because he was an important figure in our past. Yes, I heard that too. Figure. That meant that he was a very important or special person from the past. A figure is an important or special person. He led our country during a time when the northern and southern states were at war, said Dad. He looked very serious, added Parker. He was serious, explained Mom. President Lincoln faced many challenges. He saved the country and helped to end slavery. He was also known for his great speeches, and one of those great speeches was the Gettysburg Address. This is the statue of the Lincoln Memorial that you can see, and you can see it is big. Look how small they are compared to this big statue. And again, it is of one of our former presidents, Abraham Lincoln, who was a very important figure, a special person, found on page 76. There's one of your answers. And he was very important because he did something special. He ended slavery. Do you remember the marker in front of the Lincoln Memorial, Mom asked? That's where Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. gave an important speech, said Parker. It was called I Have a Dream, and we listened to it at school. And this is Dr. King's statue, Haley said excitedly. The plaque in front of the statue said he was a stone of hope. Dr. King fought for civil rights for all people. He represented hope for equality to a lot of people, Dad explained. Yep, equality. I heard that too. Everyone has the same rights. Everyone has the same rights on page 79. And if you look, you will see his famous words from one of his very famous speeches. I have a dream. There it is, his memorial. I have a dream. Out of the mountain of despair, a stone of hope. There he is, his figure, his statue right there, representing an important figure, an important or special person. So, memorial. Memorial is a way to remember important people or events, and we found it on page 75 about the Lincoln Memorial. And then a figure is a special person, and we found it on page 76. Equality is everyone has the same rights, and that was on page 79. That was something that Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. fought for. He fought hard, and he fought peacefully too, for people to have equality or equal rights, the same, everybody to be treated the same. Where is the setting of the story? I didn't read that, did I? No, because it doesn't come out and say in the text the setting of the story is. But think about this that I've read so far, okay, and look carefully. Where do you think the setting of the story is here? It sounds like it is at their home, maybe in their living room, but parts of the story happened in Washington, D.C. too. So there's two settings here. The setting of the story can be Washington, D.C., all the places that they visited. And then the setting of the story can also be at their home where they're reminiscing and remembering and looking at the scrapbook of their trip to Washington, D.C. And the last one, what did the family visit right after they visited the Lincoln Memorial? So here's where they were at the Lincoln Memorial. And then the very next thing that they visited right after was what? Very good. The place where Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. gave his important speech and where his statue stays. So we are going to stop there, and that is the end of this part of the story. You can answer the questions and write the page numbers that you find it on. And tomorrow we will start with our new part, and we'll read the rest of that story. All right, I have an AR story for you. Remember, listen to me read it, test on it on Renaissance Place, get 0.5 points. Tomorrow I'll do another. Every single day this week I'll be doing one. So 2.5 points you could get just by listening to me read the story and answering the questions on the test. This quiz number is 61681. 61681. I'm going to put it right there. And it is, You'll Soon Grow Into Them, Titch. It is by Pat Hutchins. What does she do? She wrote the story. Very good. She is called the author. Awesome. It is a 2.3 level, and it is worth 0.5 points. So listen very carefully as we read. Titch needed new pants. If you look, you can see he can hardly button them or zip them. That's what little kids do. They grow and grow and grow out of their clothes. His brother Pete said, "You can have my pants. They're too small for me." So Pete gave Titch his pants because why? They were too small for him. Yes. "They're still a bit big for me," said Titch. "You'll soon grow into them," said Pete. Look at them. They're pretty big, aren't they? Yeah. And when Titch needed a new sweater, his sister Mary said, "You can have my old sweater. It's too small for me." So what did Mary decide to give to Titch? Her old sweater. Very good. "It's still a bit big for me," said Titch. "You'll soon grow into it," said Mary. Still big, isn't it? And when Titch needed new socks, they both said, "You can have our old socks. They're too small for us." So what did Titch need after he got the pants and the sweater? He needed some socks. Very good. And his brother and sister gave those to him. "And I'll soon grow into them," said Titch. "I think," said Mother, "that Titch should have some new clothes." I think so too. Those are way too big. So Dad and Titch went shopping. They bought a brand new pair of pants. Yay! So he doesn't have to wear his brother's that are way too big. A brand new sweater. Yay! He doesn't have to wear his sister's big sweater. And a brand new pair of socks. So he doesn't have to wear his brother and sister's big socks. And when Mother brought their brand new baby home, Titch wore the new clothes. So what did he have on when the brand new baby came? His brand new clothes. "There," said Titch, "he can have my old pants." So he's going to hand them down. "And my old sweater. And my old socks. They're much too small for me. They're a bit big for him," said Pete and Mary. So what all did he give the brand new baby? The pants from his brother, the sweater from his sister, and the old socks from his sister and brother. He'll soon grow into them, said Titch. And he's loving on his new baby brother. The end. All right. So now you can go and you can take you a test on 61681. You'll soon grow into them, Titch. I hope you pass it so you can get 0.5 points. And I can't wait to read it and see who all gets their points for today. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being great listeners. I miss you bunches, and I will see you tomorrow. Hope you have a great day of learning today. Bye.